Hello there. This is Dave Motohead. I'm underneath the car, and this is about as far as I can go on a creeper with my fat belly. Anyways, I just want to kind of go over the striper car progress. I'm getting ready to button this thing up pretty soon, and I just want to show you what I've done so far. Anyway, this is under the car with Motohead. If you look up here, what I've done is I've replaced that pulley right up in there, and I got the new emergency brake cable in. I've rebuilt the shifter. That's how the shifter hooks up there. I don't know if you can see that very good. Hooked on with some butt splice connectors to the backup switch wires and run to the back. And if you see up in here, there's a blue wire and a white wire. That's the backup switch, and then that's the fuel pump wire I put in because we're going to put the fuel pump in the front. And then the black vacuum hose for the dash I had to run. And as we go up here, I've don't know how well you can see that, but I fixed the linkage here that was all messed up, and that's the new shift tube we've got in there. And we got new boots on the ends here, and I made this little grommet for the brake to go through. The only one I got left to get is that one right over there. And put the new emergency brake cable system on. It didn't have anything in there. And then it's got a new boot on the shifter coupler. And we come back here, we got the new bushings on the cross member. We got the new motor mounts in there. Those are new ones that Phil had. And got the bushings replaced in here for the little control rods. And that's all hooked up, and got the late tranny set up. And it takes when you change out the shift or the tranny deals, I believe this rod is shorter on the 66 to 69 tranny, because I had to change that out. It's got a little cup washer type thing right there. And then let's see if we can get out of here. There's the new wires I ran for the fuel pump, and there's the backup wires. I use that kind of wire because I had it, and the backup InnoWest backup switches I have, they have a stranded wire kind of like that. They're black and white. So anyways, had to fix all this stuff. Got the new heater. This is a Clark's high flow fan. You can see I've had to put some new bolts and stuff, and there's my air cleaner setup that I got. It seems to work. And then as you come back, I put all the hose hangers in place. You see right up in there. And then this bottom hose here, I made this out of some aluminum 5-inch hose, and then covered it with Gorilla Tape. It seems to make it pretty hard. It tightens it right up and makes a good seal. It's probably going to work better than new, but it's the daily driver cheap man's way of fixing it. It's not going to win any concourse events, but it's sure going to last a long time and work good. And then as we come back, I've changed these springs. These are the convert springs, and I think the wheel bearings are good. I got the brakes left to do, and I've taken out the bottom plugs in here, so when I clean this whole car out, all the junk would come out. So I'll put those back, and let's get out from underneath the car. And anyways, I've got the engine compartment. I don't know how well you can see that, but I just kind of went over it with a coat of paint and cleaned up everything and tried to make it nice. And so this motor's ready to go back in. And I'm just painting the trim for the seal in the back, the body to engine seal. And then you come over to the front of the car. The only thing I got left to do is the brakes on the back, and then this car's good. And I noticed this door. This is the one I put the window in, so I went ahead and fixed it. And all you got to do is just barely push it and it opens. And I fixed the window track that's in there. And if you look down inside here, that's just very light surface rust. So I'm going to take a wire wheel and get all that out of there, and then primer it. And up underneath the dash here, the wiring's screwed up. I'm still working on that. I fixed this up in here. I'm going to put a covering over that connector. That's the main wiring, and had to remount the fuse box, and here's the wire, or the vacuum line for the Corsa vacuum gauge. And you look down, I even had to replace that guide right there. That guide was screwed up. And you got your clutch and your brake coming up, and the clutch goes right onto the clutch rod, and then there's that bracket I made up in there too. And then I'm thinking about repainting this, because I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can see that. That's not a shadow on there. That is not a shadow. That's the paint. Whoever had it before decided to just paint it a gross color, and it was the bronze before, if you could see that. And anyway, so here's the new shifter I put in there, and I'm taking all the doors apart and vacuuming them out. This one here had about 3 inches of garbage in it, and I just got parts there. Here's the windshield wiper actuator rod that I got to change. And then you come up to the front and see there's just, I don't know if you can see that, but it's completely full of crud. And that's the windshield wiper actuator I'm changing, because this one's all bent. Anyways, that's where I'm at on the striper. Oh, I gotta fix that. Oh, and I gotta fix that. You can see that. It's a busted thing. Anyways, just kind of anxious to get this thing going here, get this motor back in there, see how it looks. And anyway, there's the striper progress, and I'll let you know when this thing's running. Thanks for watching.